Alright, we got an update. We just got an update from Gab and her friend Sydney. Alright, so basically yesterday, for those of you who didn't see my video, yesterday I posted a video saying about how fed up I was with the whole Jack and Gab breakup situation, you know, not knowing what the fuck happened. I promoted that video on some Jack and Gab fan pages, and I'm guessing Gab saw it, or someone who saw it sent it to her, because there was a response. It wasn't a direct response, but there was a response. Gab posted a video. I forgot what the video was called, whatever. Gab posted a video basically insinuating that Jack did some foul shit, you know, to cause the breakup. She was basically speaking to people, like to the fans in general, but you could tell that she was like hinting that this had to do with Jack. And a little bit after that, a few hours after my video, her friend Sydney, what's her last name? Goddamn. Sydney Forsyth, or Forsyth, whatever you want to call her. Sydney posted a video basically exposing the whole thing, a 25-minute video, my guy. Exposing, well, giving her side of what she knows of the relationship. And the video is co-signed by Gab, which means that, like, she asked Gab if she could post it, or, you know, I think Gab told her to post that shit. Because maybe Gab doesn't want to be direct, but either Gab told her to post it or she asked Gab if she could post it, and they agree with what's in that video. So you could take that as Gab's side of the story. And in that video, there is some sweet revelations, you know? And I say sweet because it's good to know what the fuck happened, you know? We don't want to be in the dark. Basically, Sydney painted Jack to seem like a sociopath, essentially. You know, she didn't say anything about that, but pretty much from what she says, you get sociopath. You know, that's not a stretch, to be honest, because if you've been watching Jack and Gab's videos, you can tell that this guy is, he's not typical. Let's just say he's not typical. I called him a smooth boy yesterday. That guy has charm, he has charisma. Usually there's two different types of charm. Well, if you're looking at it in the sociopath terms, they call it superficial charm. And that's like, I would say the difference between superficial charm and someone who's actually charming is that they'll be charming just to get something out of you. Fake charm, the person can be charming at some times, and other times they'll be a complete asshole. Real charm, like people who are genuinely charming aren't assholes. They won't be assholes like later on or stuff like that. They're just charming in general. But like the people who do it just to get something out of you, they'll like have like, it's like a mask. Like sometimes they'll be nice, and then other times they'll be like complete assholes. And I think that's the situation with Jack, because you can see he's like boyfriend of the year material in some little, if you can make like clips and you'd be like, oh, this is the best boyfriend ever, and other clips is like, bruh, who is this guy? Like, tell that girl to run type of shit, you know? If you've been a long-time viewer of Jack and Gab, you've seen this shit happening. And let me just touch on a few things that Sydney spoke about, which I agree with, you know? First things first, the bullying. She didn't use that word, but you could essentially call it bullying. You can see in their videos, like, I just went out and looked at 3 videos. I looked at the Gab Got Sick video, the her wearing a scandalous video, and the car situation. The whole, oh my god, bro, don't even get me started on the car situation. But let's start with the bullying. The Gab Got Sick. Just from the Gab Got Sick. You could watch a bunch of other videos and pull a bunch of other clips from that. But let's just look at the Gab Got Sick.
Honey, relax, sweetheart.
What are you talking about?
Gabrielle's like, I have bigger muscles than this 8-year-old. And then you check and it's like, oh wait, maybe I don't. I'm just being honest, babe.
Ouchie.
You know, sometimes when you're sick and on your period, you act like you need to be wearing one of these. Because you act like a child, infant baby. I thought you were gonna yourself. That's not how we react to our problems.
Anything like around here that I could like pick up on or say something funny about, but there's nothing here.
But even if there was something funny to point out, you wouldn't be able to think of it on time.
Yes, I would.
I'm kidding, that was funny. I'm just giving you a hard time because you've been giving me a hard time for like the last day and a half.
So what you see here is basically they're at the mall, right? And you know, Gab is trying to get over it because she's sick and she's trying to get over it, but like you see he's throwing little jabs and like she's smiling. But if you watch one of her videos, she does that when she's feeling sad. Like she can put on a face. So you can see he's giving little jabs, like insulting her, and she's trying to like brush it off with a smile, but you can see that this shit is actually like affecting her. And then like at the end here, he says that he's being an asshole because she's been like annoying him basically because she's sick. Now, look at that and tell me, like, now that you've seen Sydney's video, what do you think of this shit? I think that's like, it kind of gives you a picture of the theme that's been going on. This guy is,
Babe, aren't you supposed to be sick? What are you doing?
Look at how nice this thing is. It's an egg. It's me.
Gabrielle, that ain't an egg. That's a bowl. What are you doing?
I'm just trying it out before
You literally
I buy
went from, oh, I'm so ill, I need Panera, I need back rubs, I need to use your bed, to all of a sudden, oh, let's go to Target and sit in giant bowls.
Maybe I want to get a giant bowl.
I don't blame you for wanting to get a giant bowl, Gabrielle, but guess what? Lick my balls. Sorry, that was way too aggressive. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I said that. That was actually not okay.
And here you see this, basically him belittling her sickness, you know? And anyone who's been sick, you know the feeling when you're actually sick and people don't take you seriously? What the fuck is that? When you're actually sick and people don't take you seriously, that shit, like, I wouldn't say it hurts, but it's just like, it's a bad feeling, you know? And this coming from her own boyfriend, basically playing down like how she feels. Maybe, what if she's just trying to like lighten the mood, you know? What if she doesn't want to bother you with like how bad she feels? Like, bruh, he takes this as her not actually being as sick as she is.
Don't want to leave the apartment because you were supposed to be sick.
I am sick and I don't feel good.
You sure?
$10 is $10.
Gabrielle, that's what she said. And guess what? She had some freaking bruised knees for the next 3 days.
Do you want me to shove you out of this car right now?
That was funny.
Don't say that.
I don't care what you
that's
say. That was funny.
I don't care what you say. That was funny. So the thing is here, I get that you might have a different sense of humor than your girlfriend, but if your girlfriend is letting you know that she's not okay with it, why push it? Like it just comes down to respect, you know? Like, you may find it funny, but if you know, okay, my girlfriend doesn't find it funny, I just won't do these jokes around her or with her, because like there's other things you can joke about. But if like she doesn't like these sexualized jokes, then why do them, bro? It's like you don't even care. Plus you're doing it in front of the audience, bro. That's just like it gives you guys a hint into like what Sydney's been saying.
That wasn't even offensive. That was just a, that's what she said joke.
Yeah, but you took it to another level.
But because I had to imply what I was saying, because otherwise it doesn't really make much sense.
Sometimes you have to discipline your boyfriend and treat him like a dog. Dumb!
Any person that's actually offended by that is just too uptight. I didn't mean anything by it, except sometimes I will throw Gabrielle a nice fat 20 and oh, baby, have a great day.
Exactly! Shut up!
Sorry, I'm trying to order my freaking spaghetti.
I just want you guys to notice, right? While he's saying this shit, look at her smile. You may think that like she's enjoying this, but like as we know from her video, she was smiling and laughing while crying. Like that's how like how much of a habit it is for her to like smile when like she's not exactly feeling the best. Like she's trying to hide it. So while he's here talking shit, you know, I threw my girl a 20, bro. You're saying this shit in front of an audience, dog. Your girlfriend. I threw her a 20 and she's here smiling because she probably doesn't even know how to react to that. She probably doesn't want to be a buzzkill, but at the same time, it's like she can't just accept that shit. So she's telling him to stop, but she's smiling at the same time. I want you guys to notice this. She's distressed, bro.
It's on fire. Gabrielle, you have the boniest butt in the world. Fix the weight distribution so it's not destroying my leg.
Maybe get fatter and then we won't have that problem.
Maybe get skinnier and your leg won't hurt me as bad. Yeah, that's right.
Do you want me to leave?
Actually, I don't think that.
Do you want to be single?
No. I'm not used to Gabrielle sitting in my lap like this with this much skin.
There's two things I want to highlight about this little clip. First of all, bro, you're insulting your girlfriend's body in front of 2 million people, or however million that you had back then, maybe 1.5 or some shit, in front of over 1 million people, saying that she has the boniest ass in the world, bro. Why would you do that? And second, notice how she said, like, she took that to heart, like she felt that. And notice how she said, do you want to be single? Like that was off the cuff, you know? She's probably already like, at this point, tired of his shit, but still sticking around for a reason.
I can't film, Gabrielle. I got too much blood flow in the wrong places now with that outfit on. Way too.
I just want you guys to pay attention. Look how uncomfortable she is. Just look at her face. Look how uncomfortable she is.
Too much blood flow going away from my brain somewhere else. I'm just being honest, Gabrielle. Don't make it weird. What are you talking about?
You're making it weird.
Did you not wear that? Producky Alpha Bravo. This is what a man with a hot girlfriend deals with on a daily basis.
I'm kidding.
What?
Just stop being gross.
I'm not being gross, Gabrielle. I'm showing a.
Also notice that she's actually telling him what the problem is, you know? She's not just like, it's not just like out of nowhere. She never said anything about it. She's literally telling him in the video, stop, you know, stop being gross. Stop that shit. And he's still on it. I don't know, bro. She was vocal about it, and he didn't really listen. He didn't really pay attention. It's like Sydney said, actually. He doesn't think it's wrong to disrespect your girlfriend's wishes, and maybe it's because she smiles when she talks, but he should know her by now. He should know that she does that when like things are uncomfortable or she's not feeling the best. And I want you guys to really pay attention to this next one, because this was the one that, like, bruh, this shocked even me.
For the boobas, you got big old. You don't have big old tatas, but you got enough tata for them to be there. And
Jack, let's be honest, we don't have tatas.
Gabriel's rocking the samurai bod. A lot of in the back, but not much in the front, type of thing. So we are going to cover that. Let's see.
Summer Rae bod? He just compared his girlfriend to Summer Rae. And he said a lot in the back, but nothing in the front, bro. And did you see that awkward laugh she did? Like, this whole situation is just... now you can see clearly, like, when you get Sydney, like, when you watch Sydney's video and you get, like, the other side of it, or the real side of it, like, you can see more clearly, like, bruh, this is not good. Like, look at this awkward laugh that she's... Like, how would she feel? Just think about, how would your girlfriend feel? You're comparing her to Summer Rae and saying that she has nothing in the front, bruh. She's probably already, like, self-conscious about her body as it is. Why are you gonna say stuff like that in front of millions of people? I don't know, bro.
Yeah, that's right. Such beautiful hair. Look at Gabrielle's hair, guys. Half of it's unnatural, but, I mean, you know what? We'll give it to her. Right, babe?
Yep. It's gonna be natural soon. I think I'm gonna cut it all off.
This part just hurts, bruh. How could, like, he's humiliating her, literally. And she's just there like, yep. Like, bruh. Half of it is unnatural, bruh. And you know that she felt it because she commented about it. She's like, well, I'm gonna, like, do something about it, or whatever she said, bruh. Like, why are you doing this to your girl? Like, why would you do this to your girl? And this is the videos they post. So you know this is as vanilla as it gets. The shit they don't post is probably, like, whew. It's probably straight from the depths of I don't know where, bruh. Damn. And now we have the car situation, alright? So in the Sydney's video, she already confirmed that Gab actually got her own car, and this was, like, fake, and that Jack didn't actually get the car. But I think there's some nuance. I think the lines are a bit blurred, because there's no fucking way that Gab's reaction here is fake. There is no way that it's fake. So what I think happened is that Jack bought the car, and he actually surprised her with this, but there was a catch, and the catch was that she had to pay him back for it, or that, like, the money was coming out of her account or some shit like that. Because her reaction here is not fake, but Jack's is, because he's the one who knows, like, the situation. He's the one who set all of this up. So just look at this. Tell me if you really think this can be faked. Look at this shit.
Here, do you want to film the inside? Do you want to? No, put the bow back on. It looks pretty.
Let's go and get the Christmas.
We can do a fake thumbnail where it's like, oh, I bought her dream car.
That would just hurt my feelings.
We're
here to get Christmas.
It looked way better
lights.
if you were inside of it too. But it needs the bow. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. What?
No way.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm not filming my face. I'm only filming your face because you're a way prettier crier than I am. But it needs the bow, damn it. Go get the bow.
You really think this is fake? Like this, like, at least Gab's reaction is genuine as fuck. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. And if not, bruh, then she has been corrupted to a next point. Like, it's not even surprising, honestly. Even if it was fake, like, I've seen what girls in abusive relationships can do. They can do anything for the guy they love. They would literally do anything, bruh. Girls in abusive relationships, bruh, you know, at this point, we're gonna have to wait for some more updates. But right now, I think her reaction is real, and that he was just holding, like, there's a catch to it, you know? Like, she doesn't know this until maybe after the video. He's like, oh, by the way, you have to pay for that shit. Or maybe way later he said that shit. But I know that, like, or I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that her reaction here is real.
This is about the closest thing to a Rolls Royce we'll ever get to.
I love you.
Well, I'd hope so, Gabrielle. My bank account
I'm
took
like-
a nice little left sucker punch.
My bank account took a nice left sucker punch? Really, bro? Because what I said before about how, like, either they faked this whole thing or he told her to pay afterwards, one thing's for sure is that he didn't pay, like, this didn't come out of his pockets, because Sydney already confirmed, and Gab confirmed through Sydney, that this was her car that she bought herself. So your bank account did not take any left sucker punch, unless it was for the time period that she paid you back, or yeah, she paid you back, unless, like, she's just bought it straight out. So your bank account did not take any left sucker punch, my guy. This is just cap, pure cap, lies, simple lies, plain. So to cap this all off, bro, I think this guy's a sociopath. I don't know if he is, but Sydney even said it in her video, like, this guy needs to go get checked out, go see a psychiatrist or something, you know, get some help, bro, because the things you see in their videos, and I just got these clips from 3 videos, bro. 3 videos that I skimmed through. Imagine watching all their videos, bro. You could make a documentary, bro, about this guy. Real shit. But whether or not he is one, you know, it doesn't really matter at this point, because they're broken up and she's not involved in this anymore. And I hope she's doing better. I hope he can get some healing too. You know, I'm not trying to cancel him or nothing like that. I'm just saying, bro, sketchy. This is sketchy. So yeah, this is my reaction to that shit, bro. I'm waiting for some more updates, and yeah, let's get them updates though.